Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers. Joining me now is a board member for the Gamma Lambda Community Development Corporation, Toine Murphy. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks so much for having us, Laurel. We want to say that we're out in the community and we're doing great things with empowering the youth. We're here to tell a little bit about who we are, what we've done, and where we're going. The GLCDC, as we like to call it, to shorten it up, does a lot of empowerment from workforce development to career readiness for youth around Detroit and Southeast Michigan area, geared up specifically for males and black and brown communities, but we're now starting to branch out and bring some of the females into the fold. But we've got some good things coming up this summer that we want to get out here today.
You've been around for an awfully long time. I believe you said 1906 was when your organization founded. Certainly had to look a lot different then than it does today. Primarily today, a typical year, how many kids are you helping and what exactly are you helping them with?
Well, we've grown where we help thousands of kids throughout the year. The youth summit that we have coming up is going to touch specifically 500 brown and black males. We've been around since 1906 under the auspice of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, and about 10 years ago we launched a 501c3 so we could do more work in the community called the GLCDC. And we wanted to get out today to let people know that we have a youth summit coming up August, the first part. We're going to give some information where they can go to start to register. It's going to be an empowerment session where we're going to touch everything from ages 8 to 18, and they're going to focus on everything from education to workforce development, career readiness, and most importantly, life skills on how to be a better man in our community today.
Who would attend this summit? Would it just be those males 8 to 18? Is this a family event? Is it all day? You know, who exactly would be the typical attendee?
Well, it's a all-day fun event. When we say all day, we're talking about 9 to 2. Which is a nice piece of somebody's day. It's for just the males, so we push the mothers and the little sisters and that sort of thing outside, and we just deal with the males that day to open up the dialogue and be able to really get down to the core of a lot of issues. This is a great situation because it's a collaborative effort. We're happy to say that we've just signed a partnership with Detroit PAL, which is Detroit Police Athletic League, and with that comes access after this summit to over 12,000 students and families where we'll really start to be able to spread the wealth and touch people all across the Detroit area. How
would a typical client, if we call them that, a male from the city of Detroit come in contact with you, find you? Are schools referring them to you? Are after-school programs referring them to you? And you know, how do they know they even need a mentor?
Yes, well, they know they need mentors. We get requests all over the place and they come in many different ways, but we try to shuttle them into our website, which is www.glcdcdetroit.com. Again, www.glcdcdetroit.com, where we'll have all of our information, not only about the Youth Summit, but other community events that we do around voter empowerment, senior care that we do for seniors through some of our national mandates that we do also.
So you mentioned the Youth Summit coming up in August. If people want more information about that, if they want to register, they can go to your website. But you are doing things throughout the year.
Yes.
Folks can, do you have a place where folks can walk in the door and say, hey, can you help me? I need help with this, I need help with that, I'm looking for a mentor?
Fantastic question. Once again, they go through the website. We meet people where they are. We go out in schools. We go out to other organizations. This collaborative effort, like I mentioned, has Detroit PAL. It has Banks & Company, Murphy's Law, which focuses on STEM, leadership, life skills, and healthy living. And what we do is everybody brings a little bit to impact a lot. So there's a lot going on there. If they can go to the website, once again, www.glcdcdetroit.com, they'll be able to see the great collaborative effort that we have and the impact that's going on 365 days a year.
All right, wonderful organization, doing great things since 1906. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
For more information on today's topic, you can head to glcdcdetroit.com. Today's Comcast Newsmaker was Toine Murphy, a board member for the Gamma Lambda Community Development Corporation.